Yay. So I want to welcome brand new, beautiful superstar Marissa to this webinar. And if you are looking at this at a different time, I want to welcome you. This is a great opportunity for me to be able to go through the Mary Kay in Touch page just a little bit. We don't have time to do the whole thing, but I want to introduce you to some of the major things that you're going to be looking at with this amazing tool. I mean, it is, I can't even get over how many things are on this. I mean, Marissa, you will be, you could spend days just looking at all the things. But what you see in front of you is your home page. Now, this is my home page. You can see because it'll say welcome, and yours will say welcome to your name. And, of course, if you want to make it in Spanish, you can click there and do that. And, you know, so it's very exciting. But up here, of course, you see all different drop-downs with all the things that are available to you. It's just huge. But you're going to have your home page, and you've got your calendar and your action items. And those things are great. You want to check those. If you're an active consultant, you probably want to check in at least once a day just to check in on your action items. That would be people, you know, customers. If you put their birthdays in, it'll show up on their birthdays. If you want to, if they place an order online with you on your website, that will show up in the action items. And of course, your calendar is great because you can put appointments. If you just click on this, it will load and it'll come up with any appointments that you have for Thursday. And of course, you guys all know that there's the hotline call. Marissa, I'm waiting for you to get on the hotline. And there's the number you call with the text, with the access code, and that's kind of exciting. If you've got, like this is telling me that I have 3 consultant anniversaries, and it's telling me that it's the last day of the month to place a telephone order. So when you click on your calendar, you'll have your reminders, you'll have action items, which are over here, but you'll also have celebrations here, and you can add an appointment. You can view your complete calendar by just clicking that little button. And then this will show, I don't use this as my planning calendar, although you could, but I use it for my, you know, calendar to send out information. So you can see that there's different things here, and you can check if you don't want to know what the corporate's saying. You can click that, but I like to know what the things are for telephone orders. I like to know what my calendar is, consultant, all of that. So that's a really great little tool that you can use for your calendar. You can actually print things out, as you can see up here. You can export this to another document, and you can plan your whole month. If I click that, it's going to show the whole month, which is awesome. And this shows just the you know, your week. And you can put stuff in. So what this is showing is different birthdays and anniversaries in my unit. And then the purple is the corporate stuff. So that's just a little bit of thing. I've got tasks here that are different. Now, personally, I now have my secretary that checks all these things. And notice that it should only be Monday through Friday, but notice that Monday through, they've got it every day, there's a reminder for you on your calendar to call the hotline. So if you check your calendar, you will be reminded to call that. And hey, Ty, are you on? Maybe he's not.
Yes, I'm on.
Oh, hey, buddy. I thought you were on before. I was going to introduce you, but then you clicked off. So everything is great. Marissa found her way on, and we're recording, so I think everything is good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I will jump off the call and let you get back to what you do best.
Well, you are just the bomb. I thank you so much for your awesome support, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
All right, buddy. God bless.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. Bye. He is a conference call where I get this webinar, and he's like amazing. Like he's in California, but he's already off his work, and he's at home, and he took the time to call in to make sure. So, sorry, I forgot we were recording that. But anyway, just know that free conference call services are phenomenal. Okay, so let's go back to our InTouch homepage. This little section just shows you Mary Kay News, and sometimes I look at it, sometimes I don't, but you know, a lot of people posted this little number right here on their Facebook. And that was because Mary Kay gave a lot of money to the NBC Today Show Toy Drive, and I'm sure, let me just see, if we click that, it's going to probably give us the information on it. And look, we can even watch the video if you wanted to see the video.
Official day.
Here's
our annual toy drive earlier this morning.
So that's Jill Wedding from
Jill Wedding from our fine friends at Mary Kay, thanking us for helping us out here. So you guys have always been.
So that, you can watch the whole video, Marissa. Marissa, I said that right. And here's all the list. Once you click on something, all of this, Marissa, are things that are just news that Mary Kay offers to us. And when you see things like this, you can also, if you did a full thing, you would be able to share that to your Facebook page. So it's pretty exciting. It says here that we've given over $7 million in toys and skincare and color. So, you know, that's just a little side note. You're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but this just shows you the latest Mary Kay News. So if you set a time every day that you want to just check out your InTouch page, you might want to just glance at this, and if there's something that looks really intriguing, you can click on it. This little section is a section called Let's Talk, and this is pretty neat. This is like a very controlled chat room for Mary Kay consultants. So you won't have anything that's going to be negative or not helpful, but this is all things about, you know, that are there's discussions on. So if you've been wanting to know more about Pinterest, you could click that and see what the discussion was, or making a Facebook business, or some of the scams that are out there. One of the scams that you may see, Marissa, is that people will email you, and one of your first clues that it's a scam is that the English will be very bad. And it'll be some weird story like, my brother is very ill, but he wants this product for his wife, and you know, it's some weird story, and they order all this product. Well, here's the rule. If it looks too good to be true, it usually is. So, but that's what that discussion, and you can learn more about that. And then here's tech advice. So this will change all the time, but it's great discussion. And if you need an idea, you can click on there and ask an idea, and you'll get lots of great things on that. And then here's a thing that's cool. This is favorite links. Now these are things that I have put as my favorite links. What that is if you have things you want to go to quickly, like your action items, or if you want to, like consultant e-cards. I like to look at my area production or my consultant list or reports. And then here's some more that I do. My accomplishments and agreements and customer list. You can create your own favorite list. You see this update? Your favorites right here? You click on that. And then this is all the stuff that's in Touch page. And the things that you want on that favorite list, you can check. So if you want to be able to create a new order and not have to go up here to the drop down, you can check that, and that will be placed in your favorites right there. if you want to put order status or, you know, a lot of these you're not going to want to do that, but maybe your customer e-cards, or maybe you want some of the digital tools. Here's action items, which I like, and consultant e-cards, and production, and consultant list. But you might want other things because of where you are in your business. You might want to click on some of these things. So as you get to be more familiar, you will click those things, and then when you go back, you can save them right here. And when you save them, then when you go to your InTouch homepage, they will be right there on your favorite link. So all you have to do is click on it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, down here, one thing that a lot of people don't know is something that is, I find, very helpful. Of course, there's the frequently asked questions, but this is the thing that I think is real helpful. It's called Sitemap. If you click on Sitemap, you get an online sort of an outline of everything that's on your InTouch page. And so you can see it's under, like, everything that's under ordering. That's the main thing. And it shows you all the drop downs. And then, you know, customer delivery service, product inventory updates. All of these things are under ordering. Sales director only, MK connections, exclusive savings, your pro pay, all of that is listed there. And then you have also your order forms are there. And all of that, career apparel, all of that falls under the ordering. So it's all listed here, but if you want to, you know, if you're not sure where to find something, you can go to Sitemap, and it'll all be here. And then here's your business tools. Oh my goodness, there's so much under business tools. Here's all your build your own brochures, all the stuff on your digital zone, company approved contents for things that you can send, how to share things, your digital tools, Party Central. Here you can have hostess rewards, booking the party, before the party, during the party, after the party. Other tools are like your party planner, the Look e-catalog, which you can put on your emails and stuff, and then trends, party tools, and your personal website manager is there, preferred customer program and all the details there, managing your business. So this is all under your business. And I won't go through everything because we won't have time, but this is all listed in order of what's there. And so now you've got your products. And products, this is all the drop down under products. And and then there's education and all the things under your education, which is phenomenal, all that. And then starter kit, new consultant tools, which we're going to look at here in a minute. So all of that. And then contests, all your contests that are going on in the company. Recognition, all the things happening there. Resources, and this is all your communication. Mine looks a little different. You won't have national news notes because you're not a national. But all of these things are there for you. Amazing publications, advertising, clip art, company-approved flyers, your DIQ program, which is Director and Qualification, how to direct deposit. I mean, you name it, everything is here. In fact, when my friend from Free Conference Call was looking at this, he goes, oh my goodness, all of that is on your InTouch page? He said, how would you share that if you didn't have a webinar? Which is a good marketing question, but it's true. So that is just by clicking Sitemap. If you're not sure where to find something, you can click Sitemap, and that will help you to find it.
Right.
Here are just some of the key things that the company will put on your home page to help you know what's what. So this is a wonderful Start Something Beautiful Live. You're going to learn booking tools from the best. So you can go right there, and it's going to show you a great video on booking. So I'm not going to play it now, but that's how you do that. Did you already do that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Good for you. So you've already...
They gave me some idea.
Good. Oh, they do. They give you great... And here's all these sales tips for the holidays. And here's the power class for the month. That's another wonderful video that our company does every month for us on different topics. And then the Race for the Gold Challenge, which is something that you don't need to look at right now, but that's something that, you know, our units are all working on. So anyway, this will be the key stuff that they want you to look at. Now, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. We're not going to look at all of it. There's only a couple things I want to go over with you tonight. One is business tools. And business tools, as you can see from the drop down, there are all kinds of things here that you want to do. You can build, look at what you can build. You can build your own party flyer, travel roll-up bag, your team building, your party placemat. You can also do a disposable tray party placemat. So this is just something that you can look at, but I just want you to see what all's here. Your digital zone, Party Central, all of these things. But I want to come down all the way to Starter Kit, New Consultant Tools. I'm going to click on that, and of course it shows your Starter Kit with all the stuff. Did you watch the Starter Kit video from my website?
Not just yet, honey. I've been thinking about it, and I keep forgetting. Sorry, but I will.
Listen, you're on your own schedule, so I'm just wondering, I wanted to know if you had, because I wanted to know if you had questions, but that is a great little help to show all the stuff that's in here and what it's all about. And it's only about it's not even 15 minutes long. So you can watch that when it's convenient, but it will help you to, you know, to know what's all in here. It's pretty exciting. On these new consultant tools, you've got your first steps online tutorial, everything that's in your starter kit, how to pack your starter kit. Bag. You click on that and it'll give you advice on how to pack it for a party. The Start Earning Now brochure talks to you a little bit about just, you know, how you start earning money right away in Mary Kay. Here's a great debut invitation. If you click on that, here you can print this out and on postcard paper or cardstock. You what? So you see what that is, and that's great because that gives you an instant little invitation, and this is a little checklist. The new, you know, all of these things, I would say, Marissa, for new, you know, consultants, to go through each and every one of these things and just check them out. And these videos, how to hold a party, practice makes perfect, second chance starter kit, you don't need to see that, but these videos are awesome. And then the Ready, Set, Sell option is a really good brochure. It comes in your starter kit, but you know, it's really great to know your inventory options, the brochure itself, and then the worksheet. The brochure looks like this as it comes up, and it shows you just the different ideas on your product bonus. So you're going to want to decide, how do you want to start your inventory? This is the retail listing. This is the cost to you. So in other words, if oh, there's a little cute doggy. If you order $600, the value of your inventory, what you actually get to order, is $1,200. You get your skincare bundle worth $115, and if we can do your Biz Builder bucks, you get $15. And if you order in your first 15 days, you get the Color 101. So this is just something that's really, really helpful, because this is what you get free when you place a $600 order on top of your 100% return. So you can see you get 2 extra trays and mirrors, you get your roll-up bag, and you get one Time-Wise skincare bundle, which is phenomenal. Now, as you go up, and some people like to do $1,200, $1,800. There are some that really like to start with a huge store. Personally, I am very comfortable with anything from about here on down. But that's something that you're going to want to decide before your 15 days is up, because you don't want to miss out on your bonuses if at all possible. And with each level, you can see that you get more here you get $115, here you get $210 free, here you get $335 free, plus so that's what this brochure is. It just goes through all your pages, and this is your Color 101 set. So when you place your inventory order of 600 wholesale or more within your first 15 days, the company is going to send you this entire system free, the set, which is awesome. Plus you get your product bonus bundles from the brochure I just showed you. So you get your compact with your 3 eye colors and your cheek color and your brushes. You get a mascara, you get your lip gloss, and you get your eye pencil and your lip pencil. It's $115 value that you get for free. So just so you know, that is part of the deal. And this just shows you the different bundles. And this shows you, it'll show you what that much product looks like. So if you ordered 1,800 wholesale, you're not going to order what's on this picture. This is only sample. You choose the products that you want to order, but this gives you an idea of what your store would look like. So that's an 1,800 wholesale store, and that's a 1,200, and this is a 600. So you can see there's not that much here. So, some people are like, oh my gosh, $600. Now this is the worksheet. It's also on my website. But this is a worksheet where you can kind of tell, you write down what are your goals. And you can say, okay, what do I want? Do I want to earn $1,200 a month? Do I want $800, $400, or $100? So this is a pretty, very, very part-time here. And this is getting into being still part-time, but working a little more consistently. So you would check off what would be your desired monthly earnings. What would be the amount of selling appointments that you think that you would be able to do in a week? 3 or more, 1 or 2, 2 to 3 per month, or 1 per month. So 1 appointment per month, wouldn't you say, is pretty hobby time? But it's okay, because some people come in and they just want to really have it as a very small part of their life. That's perfectly fine. If that's what they want, then they can be successful doing that. If you want to really make a sizable difference to your lifestyle, you're going to want to be working more. But you check that off. And then this one says, are you committed to attending your weekly success meetings every week? Do you plan to attend just twice a month, or maybe just when they fit in your schedule? And so you would check off which one. And you see on each of these answers, there's little points here. And that's what you want to look at, because, and then here's your goal as far as your general goals for your business. Do you want to build a solid base of customers? Would you like to earn the use of a Mary Kay career car? Would you like to become a Mary Kay director and get in a leadership position? Would you like to replace your full-time income, and would you just like to have a little extra spending cash? So there again, you would check which one of those applies to you right now. This can change, but this is where you are and what you see right now. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add up your points, and what those points do is they help you to see what wholesale category would most fit your goals. So if you only have 2 to 4 points, then they're going to recommend, the company recommends that you just think about a $600 order. If you have 5 to 7, then maybe a $1,200 wholesale order would be more fitting to help you succeed with what you're doing. If it's 8 to 10, then it's $1,800. And that's how that works. So does that make perfect sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense to me now, Kurt.
Well, you are so precious. So that's your brochure and your worksheet and all of that there. And so this is the Starter Kit New Consultant Tools, and I think this is a great place. This is one of the places, without getting bogged down on all these other things here, this is a great place for new consultants to start. And again, it's right under Business Tools, and it's under Starter Kit New Consultant Tools right there.
Okay.
This right here I want to show you, because this is a really great thing for you to start getting in the habit of. It's your weekly accomplishments. And this is your record of your business
weekly fun chat
every week. And you know what? You might think, well, I didn't do much this week. Well, that's okay, because this is, number one, this is a perfect tool for your tax records. And if you will keep up with it every week, oh my gosh, it will help you so keep records of what you're doing. So I've knocked on wood, I've never been audited in 30-some years of my business. But if you were ever audited, you would want to not have to reconstruct your entire business. If you do your weekly accomplishments every week, you're going to have that done. And so you click on this, and that's, it's a little bit confusing, but in fact, let me go back, because right here is the online weekly accomplishments guide. That's going to help you know everything that's on here. So this is a weekly accomplishment sheet. That's what it looks like. And there's a place for date and time. There's a place to list your hostess name, address, and telephone number. So you have another record of everyone you do business with. And if it's a facial or whatever it is, this helps you to write down the number of hours that you invest. You know, sometimes we lose track of really how much we're working, and this will help you. If you record your hours, it helps you to understand how much time you're putting into your business. This is a record of how many calls you've made, how many guests that you've had at your meeting, at your parties, and you include the hostess. So here she's got 4, here's 1, here's 6, 8, 5, and then the number of orders. And these are how many people ordered out of each of those things. Now notice here she wrote online orders. Those are people that ordered from their website. And this is people that she called for preferred customer programs. So it's a whole record of your weekly activity of your business. And I'll tell you, nothing shows you what you're doing with your business more than keeping up with this. A lot of consultants will do it on Sunday. They'll do their weekly accomplishment sheet from Sunday to the following Monday, and that they keep a weekly account. This column says your skincare classes, facials, or color appointment. So anytime you get with a customer, that's what this column is. So she only had one opportunity there, and she put $225. But she had an on-the-go appointment. That's where you might just stop by to see a customer. You might have a customer come into your salon and you talk to her about products. It's any time you sell products that's just sort of on the go. It's not really sitting down to a facial or a party. It might be that you make a delivery and you sell products there, or somebody comes to you and orders. So that's what that is. Online personal website orders, those are any orders that come on your website. So obviously in this example, she had a $200 website order, according to she had several that she made, so $200 there. And then she did a show, or it could be a collection preview, a holiday coffee, whatever you want to call it. But when you have 3 or more people in a setting, it's called a show or a party. And that's what that is. And so here, obviously, she had this one, and she had 4 orders. She had a couple of bookings. She had $175 in sales. And this is when you have your preferred customer program. That's where the company will send out the look brochures to your customers, and that's kind of exciting because they get that from the company. You don't have to go to the trouble of sending it. And then but on the look brochure that the company sends, they've got a note from you to your customer, and they have your website and your phone number right there printed on the look brochure. This happens every quarter, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. I won't delve into that too much. I believe that the next opportunity for that will be in February, and so that'll be exciting. And you can opt to do that. It's a great option because it saves you time and money. But that's what this category is. It's any reorders or, people that, miscellaneous sales, people that you call that just need to, reorder, or people that get the brochure and they call you. And so here, that's her sales there. Now, there's a there's a category here, so you write down your sales tax on the product sold, and then this part is about hostess gifts. And this is where you put the cost to you. So let's just say you had here, she had a skincare class. I'm not real sure. I know. Skincare party and facials and stuff are here. If you do a different kind of show, you can separate it here. Like a lot of the girls are doing holiday coffees right now and things like that. That's what this category is. So let's say you do a skincare class. Here's one for $225. Let's say that hostess earned a lot of product that she gave away, or a hostess gift of some type. This would be Section 2. This is like if you gave her something from your supplies of Section 2, which are the little hostess gift ideas, and then you're also going to offer probably free product. You want to record that. So these 3 sections right here, and I'm going to just I'm going to do my little highlighter here so I can make sure. So these 3 sections right here are all your tax-deductible gifts that you give, and you want to keep track of those. So here, it's just $2 for something that was something from Section 2. But here is the product given away at retail. So this particular hostess, Meredith, she earned $25 in retail products, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, you're paying, now when you give free product, it's product that you've already ordered and you've paid tax on. Because when we order, we pay tax on the retail of the product that we're ordering. And when you give product away, whether it's to a hostess, or maybe you decide to give a product gift to a friend of yours that had you over for dinner. Maybe you wanted to take her a hand cream as a thank you instead of a bottle of wine. Well, you want to mark that down because you've got this non-recovered sales tax. That means it's sales tax that the customer is not paying you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's a write-off for you because you've already paid this $1.63 to Mary Kay. But if you give this product as a gift, you're not retrieving that tax back from her. So that's what this is about right here. This non-recovered. And then, of course, you can do your weekly totals right along here, all the weekly totals. And then you can keep a year-to-date total here, which is very exciting. And then that's just your updated totals here is the bottom line. And so for this particular person, she sold $750 in the week, and it looks like her year-to-date sales, maybe this was the first of the year or whatever, I don't know, her first one, but $750 is her year-to-date sales, less tax. And so this part shows you, like, if you ordered product from the company in the week. So maybe she put in a 400 wholesale order that week, and maybe she ordered $25 at Section 2, which is those supplies I talked about. Then that's a record for her of what she did that week. And here's a wonderful recap of the whole week. This is wonderful because, number one, if you send that to me, I can kind of take a look and see how your activity is and see if it's matching your goals, and maybe I can offer some support or help. But she did 4 team building appointments. She did one new team member. She has 5 selling appointments booked for the next week. She had 4 skincare sets sold. At her skincare classes, she sold $225, 50 on the go. Website orders came to 200. Her collection previews were $175, and then her miscellaneous sales from preferred customer and otherwise was $100, giving her a total of, yay, $750. Now over here, this figures the gross profit. So her weekly sales total, $750. Now look at this, times 40%. But you say, wait a minute, we earn 50%. Yes, we do, but we want to show you that you're going to put 60% back into your business, 50% to reorder your product, and 10% to cover your supplies. So this is showing your gross profit. So this week, let me see her hours for the week. She worked 9 hours here, and she earned a profit of $300. That's not bad, is it?
No, it's not. That's a good.
So this sheet, and this is just all your instructions here. Let me go out of this a minute. So this, if you need more help, this just explains what I just explained to you. So if you want to read all that, you certainly can. So you know, that's pretty exciting, and that will get you really. Not only does it give you a great tax record for your weekly activity, it allows you to see down here how how are you working, how are your earnings, and it helps you to know where to improve. So I love that. I think that's so helpful. So let me see where we go. Okay, so that's what that is. Now the other sheet I just want to show you quickly is the weekly plan sheet. This is one of the greatest tools that Mary Kay has. Now, notice on this, it's sideways. So not to make it so crazy for you, I'm going to pull up my weekly plan sheet that I have just online. And I think, so a weekly plan sheet is basically your plan for the week. But here's the thing. You don't want to do this for like your next week. So next week, let's say I was sitting down on what's this weekend. Let's say I was sitting down on the Sunday the 2nd, and I wanted to do my plan. I would not want to do this for the upcoming week. I would want to do it for the week of let's see, it would be 12. Now I'm not going to do this very well. So you can. Oh, I better not try this. This would be 12/9, the week starting 12/9. Okay, this is okay. Okay, so in other words, you're going to want to go 2 weeks out on your weekly plan sheet. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
Now, let's just say you're doing this, and Mary Kay teaches us to put God first, family second, and career third. But of course, most people that come into Mary Kay work another job. So they've got to put their job in. And so what would you say, what are your hours at your salon right now?
From 10 o'clock until 7 o'clock.
And what days? Monday through Friday or?
It's Tuesday through Saturday.
Monday through, or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Saturday. Tuesday through Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. Sorry, made that. And it's 10 o'clock to when? 7?
10 o'clock to 7 o'clock, yeah.
Bless your heart.
But I work with once I had a client, customer, I talk about the Mary Kay.
Well, that's great. So sure.
I try to do both.
So even though I'm going to X this as your JOB, which is a very sad X, you can see, and for whoever might be watching this webinar, you put in whatever hours are absolutely already in your schedule that for right now you're not choosing to change. So a regular JOB, you want to put that in. So this time is already committed, but of course you're blessed because you do have some time in there where you can not only make phone calls to maybe Mary Kay potentials, but you can also talk to your customers about it. So that's great. But now, when you look at this, Marissa, do you have any other time that's absolutely committed for other things? As far as not Mary Kay, but anything else, do you have that you have to make sure, that you are, scheduling in your thing, in your life?
Right.
Can you think of anything right now?
What am I, like house?
Well, like some people say, well, I'm president of the PTA, so, you know, I have a meeting every Wednesday with the PTA, and they have to mark that out.
On Monday is every meeting for Mary Kay every Monday. Is that correct?
Well, I love the way you're thinking, my friend, because you're already thinking about your Mary Kay. But all right, so just for the sake of so let you put in this, and according to the way Mary Kay would encourage you to work this weekly plan, after you get your JOB in, what she would say, Marissa, is to put God first, family second, career third. So what we teach you with this weekly plan is, what would you do to put God first? And that is totally personal. So I'm not even going to spend a lot of time. I will give you an example. For me, Monday through Friday, I try to make sure that at some point early in the morning, I just have some quiet time. Now that's just me, but I want to have that relationship with God where I can have prayer time, I can have, time maybe in the Word, or just quiet time with God. So I would maybe schedule that out. And then we have a small group in our church. We do a small group. And for me, that's Tuesday. So Tuesday nights are pretty much, and you can use color. You can do different colors. I only have yellow highlighter, but you can do different colors if you want to show where you are. And then a lot of people say, okay, I go to church here. Whoops. Somewhere in here is church, okay. Now, again, these are just examples. So if you're listening to this webinar, you've got to say what's good for you. What I do want to tell you is Mary Kay was really talking about the relationship you have with God. She was saying be cautious because sometimes you can get so busy with church activities that you really don't even have time for God, much less anything else. So she's talking about putting God first in the way of a relationship. So that's what that would be. And so that's the first thing. Then she says, put your family. So everybody in Mary Kay has different situations. I'm an empty nester. So the only thing I may want to do is I block out maybe Friday and Saturday night for date nights or time with my husband and maybe some time here on Sunday afternoon. But, we're very flexible because we don't have children. You have a small child. So in this week, what are the times that you know that you really need to block out as time with your family, your husband, your child? What would you say?
I would say Sunday.
Okay, so all
After
Sunday?
Church.
Yes.
And let me see. On Sunday, what's we gonna plan for this coming Sunday? He's going to his class, like Arne's class, from from 3:30.
Okay.
3 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Until 6 o'clock.
So you're involved in something with your child?
That's for my husband.
Okay.
My husband's class, and so on that time after the church, so just me and my son.
Okay, so this is sure.
So
That's special time for you and your child. Is that right, your son?
No, it's for my husband, and so that's a good time for me and him.
Okay, so that's
3
great.
o'clock.
That's great. So, and some people just say, that's our family time, or that's, or we have a family dinner on, Sunday night, whatever. Now, sometimes it's great on Sunday afternoons if you can fit in a few phone calls or follow up on your weekly activities. But again, this is up to the individual. And that's why it's so important to do it 2 weeks out, because you want to get all this into play so that you know what's open for your Mary Kay. Now, does your husband like to do something with you on weekends, or and again, people are listening to this webinar, you have to know if your husband says, okay, no, Friday night is our date night and do not book on that night. Okay, you put that in, and again, that could be, you could do all your family color in orange. I like to do family in orange because that's a happy color. I like to do my God things in purple because that's a royal color. And then your Mary Kay things I like to do in pink and green. Pink are just activities and stuff, and I like green because that's my money-making time. So let's say you filled in your other things for your work, And then you have to look and see, okay, where am I available for my Mary Kay? And I love it that you said your Monday night is your Mary Kay meeting, and you are so right. No matter when your success meeting is, you want to make that a priority, because you already can tell from just one meeting that when you show up, it becomes easier to go up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you get training, and if you learn to take guests to your meeting, then they will try product, they will buy product, they might be interested in the business. So you put that in for sure, but you work it full circle by making sure that you invite guests to go with you, and always make that a goal to take people with you every week. So yours are on Monday. If somebody else is listening and theirs is Thursday, you mark that out and be committed to those meetings, because I can promise you, whether you feel like going or not, it is going to make a difference. And then would you be able to say, okay, I could hold appointments on some of these nights, or maybe some of these mornings, or maybe Monday's a great Mary Kay day because I don't work my other job. So, again, so the first thing you want to do is you want to highlight when you can hold your appointments. So maybe you can hold your appointments on Monday afternoons, and if you've got your little one, then maybe you can do it during nap time. While he's napping, you can have people over. So you can mark that in with that would be green, because that's a money-making event, okay, for Mary Kay. Maybe here, there might be times you schedule in and say, I want to make my booking calls here. And maybe you want to schedule in time for coaching and booking and follow-up. So it's not just booking appointment time. So, maybe, your schedule's pretty crazy here for appointments, but maybe you can have an appointment on a Thursday night. Maybe you could do one Monday. Maybe you could work one on Sunday sometimes, or Sunday night when your husband gets home. But that's the thing you've got to figure out. But if you will work this weekly plan sheet, you will never feel like you're out of control, because you're the one that controls your schedule. So it really is one of the greatest tools I could ever tell you. So does that make sense to you?
It is, sweetie.
Well, good, because I know I'm going over kind of a lot of stuff. So that's your. So that's
a lot of information.
It is a lot. Now, the only other thing, I'm going to show you one other thing of just how to get there. I won't go through it all, but I want to show you, because this is a really important part of your education. And then if you have any questions, we can go over that. But here's your consultant education. That is a great place for you to start. All of these things are super, and this is something that I want to just look at real quickly, because this is that Start Something Beautiful Live, where you're going to get, a great little video, and that's going to be kind of fun. And it's got Linda Tupin, and it's got, some great things in it. But your consultant education is huge. So you click on that, and this is what you're going to see. And the thing you want to start with is the Silver Wings program. This program is designed for new consultants, and it's so great. And so you click on that, and then you're going to see this page come up. And so your first thing would be, hey, you're a new independent beauty consultant, so that's where you want to start. Now, these are other great things that are good for anybody, and you can come back to these, but you want to start right here with new consultant training. Oh, I forgot to erase that. Hold on, let me do that. There we go. Now, this is all your wonderful things that you're going to have at your disposal to learn. And you're not going to do it all at one sitting. You're going to take it one step at a time. So you click this button right here to get started. And then here's all your different chapters. And it's interactive, it's fun, and it's 13 different chapters that you can start. So let's start with this one, Making Time Work for You. So it's going to load. It's going to give you the introduction. It's going to go over some of the things I've already mentioned. And so here they talk about, and here you can see they've color-coded their weekly plan sheet. So it talks about that. It's going to go through all the details on that, and it's some of this, you know, some of these things are interactive and that kind of thing. Here's a great example, and it says click below to fill in Nancy's weekly plan sheet. So it even gives you a way to, you know, work it and be interactive so you really understand it. So these are all about that. It keeps going through all of these things. I won't go through the whole training because that's what you can do, but it is a phenomenal program, and I'm very excited that you can, you know, get in on all of that. So, it's, you know, you can read these: building your custom rates, coaching the hostess, selling an inventory, and you want to just jot down any questions as you go through this, because I can help you if there's something that you're not sure that you understand. But you can start and go, you know, you don't have to go in order, but I think it's good. They've got it, you know, in a great thing. And that's, again, that's from education, then consultant education, and then it goes to the Silver Wings program, and then it goes right to new beauty consultant, and bam, there you are. So it really is pretty easy to follow, and there's all sorts of things here that will help you under education. You know that all your product information is here, which is great. If you want to know about how to earn a car, you can go here. If you want to know about company contest, you can go here. Some of these other things you probably aren't going to need right away, but the Heritage one, that's kind of neat. You can see all the nationals and Mary Kay's words of wisdom and quotes. So all of that's there. So in a nutshell, that is an overview of your In Touch, with a few things being more specific. Now, when we get ready to, when I help you place your order, we're going to go right here. And under here, you can see, you can learn how to do your ProPay, which allows you to take credit cards. This shows you the exclusive savings that Mary Kay has with Office Depot, T-Mobile, FedEx, Dell, AT&T. We get discounts from all those businesses. This you can click to show how to do your ProPay. This is your Chase Rewards Visa, which you can apply for. And when you want your business cards, this is under Mary Kay Connections, which is here. And you can see that you've got amazing deals for, now mine's going to show up differently because I'm a national, so, but yours is going to show your business building kits. And look at these. You get all of this stuff anywhere from $40 to $51. It's amazing. So I would recommend, I mean, you can easily do just the basic, which gives you 250 business cards and your stamp and your name badge and your labels for your products. So all of that is there. So that's under MK Connections, and all of those things are there when you're ready. So so that's new. Let me see. Wait a minute. Where's my? So when you get ready to order, we'll probably do your first order together, and we'll click on online ordering, and you want to create a new order. And if I wanted to help you, I would click here, and then I can choose you. So come way down here to you, and click right on you, and there you go, and there's your address, and then I can help you with your order. And we can do it right there. What's that?
Can we do that right now? Correct.
Are you ready to order? Do you want to go ahead and get your order so you get your all your bonuses?
Yeah, I already have. I had one client that she ordered a couple of what they call that is I write it down as the eye applicators, and I need to order a couple of things too for my party coming up on Thursday. Correct?
Sure. Well, what I'll do is if you want to do that, we absolutely can, but I'll stop the recording for that. So before we do that, Marissa, do you have any questions about anything on how to find things on your In Touch page?
Right now, it's a lot of things to remember, but I can look at that while I'm at work and to introduce myself and all that stuff. So it was really good to learn all the stuff that what you're saying to me. So I just need to take more time to know all that stuff.
Well,
And,
I am so glad. Mainly what I love about being able to see it is that you can see that it's just a matter of playing around. And if you're in doubt and want to see the whole thing, you can go to your site map. And that part is great. So everything is here. It's the most incredible tool that you could imagine. I mean, I didn't have any of this when I began Mary Kay. We didn't even have internet. And so for me to be able to see this for our new consultants, you truly can do this business anywhere. So for those of you that are watching this, I know we've gone about an hour here, a lot of stuff, but I hope it is helpful. And I'm going to stop the recording right now, and we'll keep on, Marissa. But I thank you for those that have joined later. I thank you for being a part, and I hope this has been very helpful.